Once again, everyone, we are coming to you live from the Atlas Tube Center here in Lakeshore, Ontario. Bill Kelso along with my broadcast partner. Sorry about that, Mark. And go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi. Thanks, Bill. Mark Segan from Lakeshore.
We're just getting ready to start the contest between the Windsor Spitfires and the Niagara IceDogs. This game will be getting underway in about the next 2 or 3 minutes, and it should be an interesting contest, last exhibition game for both teams before the regular season starts. And again, it should be a real good contest for both sides.
I think so. I think wrapping up here in the exhibition schedule, guys are fighting for those last spots, so the intensity should be up, waiting on guys coming back and getting ready to go Wednesday, so expect a good one tonight.
Spitfires come into this game with a 4-0 record. Last year they were 1-4. This year so far they are 4-0, so they've had a real nice turnaround in that sense. And just get ready to do the national anthem very momentarily. And when we do that, and then we'll be coming back with more Spitfire action to get this game underway here on We Digital Productions on the Spitfires YouTube channel. Get a chance, please register. Here comes the anthem.
Remove your caps and sing along with the playing of tonight's national anthem.
A pretty large and loud crowd here at the Atlas Tube Center. Again, Bill Kelso along with Mark Segan, and these two teams about ready to get underway, the Spitfires and the IceDogs. And in goal for the Windsor Spitfires will be number 33, Joey Costanzo. And in goal for the Niagara IceDogs will be number 77, Charlie Robertson. Both are 05-born goaltenders, so they both have experience, Mark.
Looking for a big year from Costanza. I think he'll come in with a lot of confidence this year. Maybe last year a little bit down for him, but expect big things. He'll third year in the league. He'll have a lot of confidence. Better team in front of him for sure, and I think he'll bounce back and have a great season.
So we're getting ready to start this one, and the Spitfires at center. It will be Nesbitt with Belchez and Outwater on the far side. Walton and Cristoforo, and it's pretty loud in here, folks. And we are nicely underway, and the IceDogs have control of the puck. Inside their own zone, off the boards through center. It's cut off there by Walton. Dumped on the play was Belchez, and Rubrick couldn't get the puck, but it's brought inside the zone by Belchez. Left it behind for Nesbitt. Nesbitt shoots! Rebound is gobbled up there, but the Spitfires get it back. Spun to the line, but now breaking away is 55. That is Sean Doherty, just acquired from the Sarnia Sting, but it goes wide. Look out, he's belted by Nesbitt. In the corner, centering pass off a stick to Spitfires with some pretty good checking inside the zone. Rubrick going rink wide. Here comes the shot. Blocked in front, and the Spitfires will come out Outwater. A lot of action in the first 43 seconds as we are nicely underway here at the Atlas Tube. Good hit inside the zone. Far side it goes. Here's Carter Hicks across the line. Gave it to Garden. Garden shoots. Robertson the save. Cleared away there by Frasca, and it's going to go out and down the ice. Does that have enough steam for icing? No, it does not. Played by Costanzo. Quite a stretch without a whistle. Garden played up on the wing. Now brought across the line. Garden has his man tied up, and it's spun out, rolling down the ice. The icing is waved off. And we played 1:17 in this first period. At the defense, Hicks gave the puck away. Now across the line, that was Azadorian. Back to the line it comes, a shot to the goal. Costanzo's going to hold on, and finally we get Mark into it. Easy stop for Joey.
Well, Bill, the first thing you notice for sure,
Now
Spitfire
across the
fans,
line,
is
that
these
was,
guys are big
Asadorian.
and strong and fast.
Back to the line it
Coach
comes,
Kathy
a shot
McElwain in the skating department doing a great job, but they're big, fast, heavy on the puck. This is going to be exciting.
So we've played a minute and 30 in this first period. Abraham now on the ice for the Spitfires. Looks like he's with Games. I can't tell who's on the far side. Weingart and also Morneau. Morneau's the centerman. So Noah Morneau taking the draw against Mason Ray. Morneau wins the draw on the defense's man zone. He has the puck. Weingart's his partner. Quick up for Abraham. Failed to click. Inside the zone it goes. Here's Weingart. Played on the far side. Games gets it through center. Abraham is away. With speed against Kalamowski. Here's the Games going to the goal, and he couldn't control it. On the loose puck is Morneau. Noah Morneau being bothered there by 79. That is Joey Wazelin. Spitfires at center, couldn't get it. Now they have it. Weingart lost control of it, so did Morneau, but picking up his Weingart. 2:12 gone by in this first period. We're glad you're along here on We Digital Productions on the Spitfire channel. That might be an icing call. No, they waved it off. Wow, okay. They just want to keep the action going.
That's it.
Spitfires inside the zone. Levine's on the ice on the defense with Cristoforo. IceDogs bring up across the line. Shot towards the goal and then went out of play. It was deflected with 17:24 left in the period.
Well, you just saw that speed on the icing where the Spitfires beat them on the tag-up icing. But the obvious thing from last year to this year is in their own end already. You can see the structure that's been put in place, and the transition game is so fast. So big
Look
difference
at that on
already.
The replay, Mark. Deflected shot. Gets Costanzo ready. Trying to find where the shot clock is at.
Right on the scoreboard.
Oh, okay. 2-2 are the shots at the line. Blocked at the defense. That was off the stick of DeWalker. And the Spitfires come through center. 3 away. Brocklehurst across the line with Lemieux. Rink wide feed. Passing in front, too. That was swept towards the goal, but a save by Robertson. Levine now one man back. On the puck is Paris. Now for DeWalker. Centering pass in front off the stick of Levine. Brocklehurst rubs his men out, and it's going to roll out and down the ice. Looks like it has enough steam for icing. It does. 16:50 left here in this opening period. It's a fast-paced period.
Very fast-paced period. You look at the Spitfires, 11 forward, 7D, so those the lines up front are going to be shuffled a little bit, it looks like.
Not dressed for Windsor tonight. Davis, Greentree, Protas are all at the NHL camps in LA and other teams. Also, like I said, Davis, Greentree, Protas, and Spellacy. So forwards, 4 of them are not dressed here tonight.
And we're looking at a team that's awfully impressive already with those names not here. Spitfire fans, go get your tickets. This is going to be exciting.
Talking about that, they've averaged the most goals for so far in the exhibition season. They're 4-0 coming in, as I mentioned at the top. But they're averaging 6.25 goals for. And those players I've talked about, only one guy has a goal.
How crazy is that?
Is that unbelievable? Played at center ice. The Spitfires get the loose disc. Dumped in by Lemieux, and he's dumped on the play by Zada. Played inside the Windsor zone. It's going to go to Costanzo. We get a whistle on the play. It's, I believe, an icing charge, I think.
Icing, yeah.
It is. So face-off inside the zone. 16:39 left to play in this opening period. We are scoreless here at the Atlas Tube. Mark, again, thanks for your help.
My pleasure, Bill. Good to be with you again. It's been a while.
It's been a while since we've worked together. Nesbitt on the ice for Windsor without Water. And Belchez. Belchez. The smallest player, by the way, is Outwater. He's 6'3", 190. Back of the goal for Windsor. Shot to the goal, blocked by Robertson on the shot by Belchez. That was Frasca, got it to the line and out. They bring it across the line, 2-on-1, a centering pass in front, a shot. Good save by Costanzo, and he gets the rebound too as well. Out the stick of Zada. Now Zada in the slot with a shot and snared by Costanzo. No further play, and that has been his best play so far this game.
Costanzo looks real sharp. He's out on top of that blue ice, challenging, square to the puck. That's the signs to come. I think he's going to have a great year.
There you can see confidence.
Confidence is a big thing with goaltenders. It takes a while and it can go up and down, but third year in the league. He'll get it back, and these exhibition games will be real good for him.
Shots are now 5-3, but that were certainly the best chances so far tonight in this contest.
Oh.
We're going to get a penalty on the play. It's going to be Nesbitt. .405 is the time of the penalty to Nesbitt. You wait for the call. Nevertheless, the IceDogs are on the power play. At the line, Rubrick with a shot. Costanzo the save. He had a clear view and he's going to hold on. So he got 2 for, was it slashing?
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I didn't catch it. Noisy here in the building.
It's noisy in here. It's hard to hear the announcer, and it's like that in this building. I'm used to that.
Zada taking the draw against Morneau. Garden is the other forward up front for Windsor. On the defense, you got Hicks, and on the far side is Cristoforo. Rubrick takes the draw, won by Morneau, played by Hicks off the boards and out and down the ice, good clear. .134 left in the power play. 15:25 left in this opening period. And on the move is Brady Waslin. Gave the puck back. Now it comes to the point. Now to Waslin here on the side. A centering pass in front, and they score. Rubrick scores from Waslin at 4:48, and Niagara leads 1-0. Time of the goal is 4:48.
Tic-tac-toe for Niagara. Give them credit. That looked real good. They moved the puck quick and fast, and backdoor were able to put it in. No chance for Costanza there.
We'll wait for the official call on it, but it was, like I said, Rubrick, who's a heck of a player, from Waslin. We get the other assist. And it's a power play marker. And Niagara with an early 1-0 lead. Approaching the 5-minute mark in this period. Lead pass now for Belchez. Here's Belchez. Lost control of it. Had a chance to take it to the goal. Now Belchez lost it, and out come the IceDogs to center, 4 away. Rister to the goal, blocked by Costanzo. Rebound, he's going to grab it and hold on, no further play. Chinowski got the other assist on the goal. So officially Rubrick from Waslin and Chinowski at 4:43. And the score is 1-0 Niagara on the power play. And they're 1-for-1 on the PP. Shots are 6-4 in the contest in favor of Niagara. Face off in deep. Morneau lost the draw. Spitfires get possession. Here's Morneau. A quick up for Abraham. Now through center, up across the line. Abraham with a dipsy-do. Now lost at the game. Shoots! Good save there by Robertson off the stick of Games. Back to the point. It comes to Cristoforo. Here comes a shot through a screen. Spitfire player was knocked down. That was Games. Now through center, up across the line. Eichner skated off his man, and Costanzo will fire it out and down the ice. Icing is waved off. Fans were calling for a penalty.
A lot of roughhousing in front of the net there. A lot of cross-checking. Maybe Niagara got away with one.
Abraham went barging into his man. That was, we'll get that player in a minute. Inside the zone it goes, and the Spitfires, that was Doherty. On the loose puck is Garden. A quick up through center with Greenwell. Greenwell up across the line going wide. Shoots! Was deflected and stopped there at the defense by Jack Browdy. Shot from the line is in front to the goal, and it's whistled wide by Garden. At the line, Walton, a shot right on. Greenwell going after the rebound. The Spitfires couldn't control it. Out come the IceDogs to center. Here's Walton. Being chased by Doherty. He was on with Ray. Walton will lead the rush for Windsor. Now for Hicks. Hicks will just launch it inside the zone. 13:23 left in this opening period. 1-0 Niagara. Hicks goes after it for the Spitfires. From behind his goal, a quick up on the wing to Brocklehurst. Softly ahead to Lemieux. Up across the line, shooting, and he whistled it wide. Played out to center. Roccohurst to Levine to Weingard. Now for Abraham, stopped at the line or near the line. Now across the line. Weingard for the Spitfires, lofting it through center, knocked down by Janowski, and he'll play it inside the Spitfire zone. Just past the 7-minute mark here in this first period. At the line, Warbrick with a shot, it was deflected wide. We can make it a penalty here. Yeah. Let's see. Out of play. It's a delay of game call. It will be Levine, I think. Or Wine. I think it's Levine. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Levine.
So Levine gets the penalty at 7:26. And the IceDogs going to the box for the second time here tonight. They're 1 for 1.
Clearly shot that right out of play. I don't think he did it on purpose by his reaction. He was stunned a little bit.
Cristoforo and Eichler on the fence on this penalty kill. Belchez and Nesbitt up front. Matthew Paris took the draw. The former London Knight got it back to the point. Here's Browdy. Browdy in the corner. Far side it goes. Warbrick for Browdy, and it went wide. Spitfires fighting for the loose disc. At the point, here's Waslin. Not controlling it was Warbrick. Played by Nesbitt. He'll slam it here on the near side. Waslin can't keep it in. Forechecking is Belchez. Inside the zone it goes. Chasing down Browdy. Almost took it away from him. Still bothering him. 33 seconds have gone by in the penalty. Browdy drops it back for Paris. That one off of Nesbitt. Nesbitt goes after a loose disc, but Belchez couldn't control it. Now he does. 2-on-1 break developing. Here's Belchez. He's got a shot. He shoots, scores. Wow. I called that one, didn't I? Well, a shorthanded goal. Look at this, I tell you. That's his third shorthanded goal of the preseason.
Great forecheck, great pressure by the penalty killers there in the takeaway, and then 2-on-1, a special player does what you're supposed to. Shoots the puck.
Did he wire it?
Oh, off the post and in. That was a bullet.
Third shorthanded goal of the preseason. We haven't even played 5 games yet. Wow. 6th goal of the preseason. Not bad for a 16-year-old.
And what's special, Bill, if you watch him on the back check and in his own end, he's every bit as good.
So Belchez gets the unassisted goal at 8:14. Rolling inside the Windsor zone. Costanzo held onto it for a second. Now we got a face-off. 11:21 to play in this opening period. Spitfires and Niagara tied up at 1 apiece on the shorty by Belchez.
Not too often you get a 16-year-old killing penalties in this league, but that's how special this young man is.
This guy can play, I'm telling you. When I saw him in protest in camp, I went, oh my goodness. Both guys on 6'5". I'm going, oh boy, this is going to be fun.
We're going to have our own Legion of Doom in Windsor this year.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right. My goodness. 1-1's our score. 11:21 left in this opening period. We're glad you're along. Bill Kelso with Mark Cian and the rest of the cast here for We Digital Productions on the YouTube channel for the Spitfires as we get Galanov and Walton doing some shoving. Spitfires still shorthanded for the next 47 seconds. Abraham, won the draw. Hicks fires it off the boards and out. Good clear by the 16-year-old Carter Hicks.
Smart heads up player there.
Spoke to him before the game. Nice kid from London. Happy to be here. Now up across the line with some speed. Shot to the goal, blocked by Costanzo. Off of Janowski on the rush, and then it's cleared out and down the ice. 20 seconds left in the Spitfire penalty. To Levine for delay of game. We are tied at 1, nearing the halfway mark in this game. IceDogs to center. Here's Sidorian up across the line against Weingard. Comes here to the near side. That's 16. That's 11. Spitfires get it and clear it down the ice. The penalty is expired. On the move is Belchez. He's going to get to the puck first. Belchez against Janowski. Still has it. Tried to center it. Now he did. Greenwell centering pass for Nesbitt. Couldn't get a stick on it. Here's Levin. Played through center. Now across the line for 23, that is Crete, bothered by Weingard. Weingard off a leg through center, that was Greenwell. And we've just reached the 10-minute mark here in this first period. Far side, 22, that is Dayanov. Off the boards, Martin now goes after it in the corner. Ethan Martin with Manzo for Weingard. Weingard controls it up past the Garden, and a good one. Spitfires looked like they were offside, and they were.
I talked about all the big guys that were fast and special, and the one guy on the small side is this young Garden, and he's just buzzing all over the place.
He can play, and he's got 4 points in 4 exhibition games coming in.
One of the class of this draft class from Billy and Frank, I know they've got some tough decisions to make, but on one hand, I don't know if they can be wrong.
I know, because you've got 6 of them, and all they could be on this club.
Yeah.
And you can only keep 4, and you can only dress 3 in a game.
Yeah.
Eichler back after it for the Spitfires. Errant pass is cut off, but it's taken by the Spitfires, and away is Lacroix. I should say Lemieux, sorry. J.C. Lemieux bumped on the play. Spitfires at the point. Cristoforo shoots, deflected shot, scores! And Lemieux gets the goal, and it's 2-1. First 5-on-5 goal of the night.
I think that'll be the message for Coach Walters when he gets in. 5-on-5, it's all Spitfires. The only thing the Niagara's getting is on the power play. So 5-on-5, they're really dominating right now.
I think Brocklehurst will get the other assist, and if he does, it'll be his 3rd assist, and he's not even 16 until December 30th.
Another member of that class. It's special.
He's the youngest player in the OHL. He doesn't turn 16 until December 30th.
It's sort of undescribable. And you get Belchez, who looks like a man. He looks like he's the oldest in the league.
Yeah, exactly. He's playing like a veteran. So Lemieux, as if he gets credit for the goal. It was Brocklehurst and Cristoforo for Lemieux's second goal.
Cristoforo's first game back after coming from Ottawa.
Only a second game of the camp. There's a shot to the goal, and Robertson got a piece of it. Goes back to the point to Eichler. Eichler shoots. It's right on and steered to the corner. Asadorian played up on the wing, kept in by Eichler. Shot towards the goal. It's right on. And that was deflected. Cristoforo's shot in front, and the IceDogs get possession. Nice play there, and here's Cristoforo from the Windsor defense. A quick up at center. Played ahead by Belchez. Outwater steals it. Belchez is way offside, no further play.
Another different line combination. Morneau playing with Belchez. They're going to mix and match, dressing only 11.
Absolutely. Look at this on the replay. Just offside.
Yeah.
8:32 left. 2-1's our score for the Spitfires, and they have outshot the IceDogs 11-10, despite the fact the IceDogs have had 2 power plays.
Well, I think that's what I said. 5-on-5, it's all Spitfires. If they stay out of the box, they'll be in good shape.
Coming through center on the far side. That was Galyanov. It rolls to goalkeeper Costanza, and he's going to hold on as Walton has words with Ray. Connor Walton, who went to the Columbus Blue Jackets rookie camp, playing much more aggressive this year. And he needed to at 6'4", 205. I'm sure he's gotten the message, and it appears that he does.
And it's good to see him talking to Ray. Those are 2 big men that are having a little chat right there.
And they're going to probably still have some more words. Abraham leans in against Doherty. Spitfires try and get it out. That was Hicks. Puck went off a stick wide. Played by Abraham. Abraham, a quick up on the wing. Spitfires will come out. Connor Walton to center. Lifting it inside the zone. Robertson will play it all along the board. And it skips to a Niagara player. 3-on-2 the other way. 92, that's Galanov. Pass on the open wing, too far. Abraham knocked his man down. Good collision. Mason Ray went down. Spitfires across the line. Drop pass for Morneau. Morneau checked nicely on the play. Got it back briefly. 7:35 to play in the first period. On the loose disc is Brocklehurst. Levine for Weingard. Quick up for Greenwell. It goes inside the zone. Greenwell against Galyanov. Spitfires fight for it in the corner. Played by the Spitfires. It says Garden. Garden hit on the play. Knocked on at the line. Weingard with a shot. It was blocked by a forward. Out come the IceDogs to center. 22 across the line was Galyanov, and he's checked on the play. Now Greenwell. Weingard to Garden. Garden twisting and turning and winds it up for Windsor. 6:53 to play in the period. Nice pass over the line. Gets it back from Greenwell. Here's Garden shooting. It's right on. Saved by Robertson. Lemieux fanned on it. Gets it back again. Then he's dragged to the ice. 6:42 left to play in the period. Back to regroup for the IceDogs. Here's Chanowski. Being chased by Lemieux. It rolls past Paris. Icing, no, they wave it off. Cristoforo took a bump along the boards. Games was hit, but the Spitfires are away. Here's Lemieux. Lemieux dropped it back for Games. It goes back to the point. Cristoforo. End boards for Lemieux. Back to the line it comes to Manzo. Manzo, good to Cristoforo. It rolls towards the goal. Oh, it just went wide off the stick of Abraham. Played outside the zone, and Manzo regroups for Windsor. 6:02 left to play in this fast-paced first period.
4 minutes without a breath there, Bill.
Goodness. Thanks for the break. Cristoforo now to Belchez. Belchez at center. Checked by, that was Zada. Spitfires keep the puck inside the zone. Now it comes to 25 Werbrick. Skates to center, long shot. Costanzo steers it to the corner. That was number 6 on the puck there. That was Browdy. Walton off the stick of Games out and down the ice. Icing waved off. 5:28 to play in the period. Excuse me. Pinching down was Weingard on the loose disc. Is 66. That was Roslin. Played by Outwater. Here's Nesbitt. Lets it go. Eichler lead pass to Belchez. Tripped up on the play and still no call. Walton with a hit on the boards. Spitfires whacking and hacking at it. Asadorian on the loose disc. Now shoots it to the goal. It was deflected off Nesbitt out of play with 4:48, and they can't seem to get a call here.
Take a breather. That's 5 minutes. I think Niagara got away with a few there. They're having a hard time keeping up. The young Garden, twice they had to bring him down from behind, and then Belchez, of course, the trip, but they got away with it.
Power plays, as I mentioned earlier, 2-0 Niagara. Spitfires will won the scoreboard lead at 2-1. We have 4:48 to play here in the period. And as I mentioned earlier, Mark, it has been a fast-paced period.
Very fast. The first thing you notice, big and fast and heavy on the puck.
Morneau leans in for the Spitfires. Controlled the draw. Got it back to Hicks. Lead pass for Martin. Stirred it to center. Chanowski on the far side for 92. That's Galyanov. Chanowski inside the Windsor zone. Scampering after it is Hicks. Hicks. Man fell on the play. That was Ray, and out come the Spitfires at center, 3 away. Lead pass for Morneau. Morneau to the goal, backhander, and he whipped it wide. Ethan Martin dumped on the play as Morneau. Pass Weingard. Manzo, the only man back. It's a 2-on-1 break developing. Pass to the goal. Great save by Costanzo. On the 2-on-1. Flipped ahead to Morneau. Now across the line, Brocklehurst checked on the play. Changes coming for both teams. Over the line is Chanowski. Dropped it back, lost control of it, and away is Greenwell. Nice drop past the Garden. Garden over the line with Greenwell. Now for Greenwell to the goal. He scores. Nice goal.
Every time I look up, Garden is doing something that just makes you come out of your seat.
Great pass.
Great pass. The play started with a great save by Costanza. You can't help but notice the poise and confidence of young Hicks on defense. Again, it's hard to believe these guys are 16 years old.
And the Spitfires now lead by 2, the first 2-goal lead of the night. They've scored 3 straight. Greenwell gets his first goal of the exhibition. Spitfire player goes down. So Garden got the assist. I don't know if there was anybody else on the play. We're going to find out on that one on the third if there was a second assist.
There was a save by Costanza. I don't know if Hicks got it up. We'd have to look at the replay.
3:10 to play in the period. Spitfires up by 2. It's off a stick inside the Windsor zone. Icing is waved off. Costanzo plays it for Windsor. Throws it for Cristoro. It goes off the board. Spitfires. Here's Zeta with a shot. Saved by Costanzo. Rebounds goes wide, and it's gobbled up there by Nesbitt. Nesbitt away for the Spitfires through center. Now to the line and over. Makes his move. Going wide. Coming to the goal, and he whistled it high and wide. That was Belchez with a hit on the far side. It comes out through center and back after this Cristoforo. Shots are 12 apiece. Here's Belchez inside the zone. To the goal. Drops it back for Nesbitt. Pass in front. And it went wide, and we got a whistle on the play as the net was dislodged. Spitfires came within a whisker, making 4-1.
Belchek leading the charge again with a beautiful drop pass and then over for the back door and sort of rolled on him. I think the ice is getting chopped up late in the period here. Rolled on him. I think if you watch it, it just rolls a little bit and he couldn't get it. Or it was in the air a little bit, yeah.
.232 left here in this first period. Spitfires up by 2. If you've just joined us here on the YouTube channel for the Spitfires, produced by We Digital Productions, you have missed a good one so far. A lot of action.
A lot of action, great pace.
Abraham, we're looking for a loose puck. It's going to roll to Robertson. He's going to hold on. And now the shots are 13 apiece here in the first period. Face off in deep. Morneau taking the draw. He's on with Martin and Abraham. Passing through center. Up across the line is 64. That's Paris. Fired it wide. Now Costanzo with a save. The rebound. Oh, another good stop there. Good kick out there by Costanzo on the rebound. Eichler for the Spitfires. Lays it across for Cristoforo. Took a bump there from Rohrbrook. On the puck is Eichler. 1:59 to play as we get Martin having words. Now through center is Abraham. Knocked his man down. That was Ray. A shot. That was actually Zada who got knocked down. Abraham out of the corner. Fired it off the back of Robertson. Spitfires. Lemieux keeps it inside the zone. And we got a whistle on the play. What do we got here? What was the call there?
Great save by Costanzo there. Quick with the feet, kicking out. Nice toe save. I'm not sure why they blew the whistle there.
No, not sure why either.
Face-off's going back deep into Niagara's end.
1:38 to play in the period.
Oh, there it is. The net was off. Goalie kicked the net off.
Shots are now 14 apiece here in this first period. Garden got the only assist on the goal by Greenwell. Brocklehurst chasing it down along the boards. He is on with Garden and Greenwell. Here's Garden with the puck. Back to Walton. Walton shooting. It was blocked. Long lead pass through center. Brady Waslin goes after it. Waslin being chased by Hicks. Centering pass in front. They score.
Oh.
Mike Levin buries it for Niagara with 1:13 to play, and it's 3-2.
Coaching staff not going to be happy with that with a minute to go. Get beat on the icing here, and then a couple of guys lost their men in the defensive zone, and it's never good to give one up late in the period.
So it is now 3-2 for the Spitfires. Again, the shots on goal are 15-14 here as well. We had another look at it, but we lost control of it.
Came off
there.
the icing, yeah. Niagara beat them on the race to the icing, and then I think it was Walton in front, lost his man, and the pass went to him, and he put it right over Costanza's shoulder.
So 3-2 is our score. So Asadorian gets the second assist on the goal. Cristoforo lost control of the puck. A shot was blocked at the defense, and the Spitfires will play it. Belchez is on with Nesbitt and Outwater as we're into the 45 seconds of the final 45 of the period. Centering pass picked up by the Spitfires. Having trouble controlling it. That was Eichler. Puck loose for Doherty. Spitfires steal it. Outwater. Outlet to Cristoforo. Lead pass now for Belchez. Up across the line. Lost control of it. Chanowski plays it with under 30 seconds to play in the period. He races away to center. Lofting inside the Windsor zone. He going off the ice on a change and is played by Eichler. Eichler for Belchez at center. 14 seconds left to play in the period. He'll just loft it inside the zone, steered away by Robertson. Under 10 seconds to play in the first period. Cleared out and down the ice. 4 seconds left. We're going to get a face-off with 2.5 seconds to play in the period. Inside the Niagara zone.
Are we going to see this early? The goalie come out with 2.5, or he's looking? That's the exhibition. I'd do it. He's looking. Look, the goal he wants out.
Certainly is.
That's what the exhibition schedule's
yeah,
for, isn't it? To
he's
play around.
petitioning.
Yes.
He's going to stay in the cage.
I think they're going to add a few seconds here. The clock, maybe 2 seconds. It ran down
Then
a little bit up.
Pull the goalie then.
No.
With 2.5, maybe.
Yeah, no,
With
no.
anything over 3, no. 6.5, really? I still wouldn't pull him.
That's too much. It wasn't that much. I think it's going to be around 4.
Close to 4 or 4.5.
Yeah.
A lot of shots in this period. 15-14 in favor of Niagara. Though the power plays are 2-0. Now they've got it down to 5.5. Let's see if they'll work it down another second.
I think so. They're still talking about it. It's a big discussion over there. I don't know if they can figure out what the time is or if they're just having a hard time adjusting the clock.
Nevertheless, it shows 5.5. Actually, it's going down to 3.7.
Are you pulling them now, Bill?
No.
Okay.
How about you?
4 seconds is my limit. Anything under 4, I'd pull them. And it's exhibition.
That's true. Morneau on the draw for Windsor. Actually, it's Abraham. Gets it to Morneau. Here's a shot. Well, the Spitfires had a chance. And the buzzer goes. This is the end of the first period. And the Spitfires with the lead, 3-2 at the end of one. Team still having words. But the first period is over. Here at Lacoste, or rather, sorry, not Lacoste, but at the Atlas Tube Center. Let's go to our intermissions right now. We'll be right back.
Good evening, sir. Where are you coming from?
I was just at a buddy's watching a game.
Have you consumed any alcohol tonight? I had a couple beers. Thanks. Can I ask you to step out of the vehicle, please?
How many drinks does it take to impair your ability to drive safely? Having even just a few casual drinks can impair your driving ability to the point that you could lose your license for at least 3 days or more.
Hi, honey. Can you come pick me up?
Play it safe with alcohol. If you plan on drinking, don't plan on driving.
Every child should learn how to swim for health, for safety, and for fun. That's why we've started Canada's Swim Team. Learn to swim at least 25 meters on your own, and you're on the team. Canada's Swim Team. It's that easy. Help make us the world's largest swim team by adding your name at getswimming.ca. Ask your parents first. Swimming, the only sport that can save your life.
Hello again, everybody. We are back here at the Atlas Tube Center in between the first and second period. About 10 minutes left in the first intermission, and we're going to do the scoring summary first before I briefly discuss the first period. Now I can open up the game up a power play on a goal. Robrick from Waslin and Browdy at 4:48. Spitfires tied it on a shorty. Belchez shorthanded unassisted at the 8:14 mark. Then the Spitfires went up 2-1. Lemieux from Cristoforo and Brocklehurst again at 10:42. Greenwell from Garden gave the Spitfires a 3-1 lead at the 16:13 mark. And then Niagara now has narrowed the gap with about a minute and 13 left to play in the first period. Michael Levin from Waslin and Azadorian. That's Niagara goal. And the score now is 3-2. Shots were 15-14 in favor of Niagara. And Mark, your comments so far about the first period?
Well, I think many more positives than negatives, that's for sure. I think maybe the Spitfires they'll break it down into three areas. The two penalties and the power plays, that's where Niagara got a lot of their chances. And then nobody's going to be happy with the breakdown with a minute to go in their own end. But Joey Costanza made some 2 or 3 really highlight reel saves, and he looks real sharp. But I go back to these young guys up front when you're looking at Belchez and Garden and Lemieux, Brocklehurst.
Those 4 are all 16.
It just doesn't stop, and they just keep coming and coming. And what did we talk about? The big boys aren't back yet, so it is going to be very exciting in this upcoming season.
And you've got Nesbitt, who's only 17.
You got
on the back, Mark, you've got Hicks, you've got Manzo. They're 16 and 17 years old, respectively.
Talk
about a young group.
Young group, and young Hicks is very, very impressive. Poise, patience. First pass is the right pass all the time. Again, a guy that been around here. He's looked like he's been here for 3 or 4 years. So up front, back end, it just looks. The future is very bright.
And as we mentioned earlier, the Spitfires are missing, 4 forwards. A couple of defensemen obviously aren't playing tonight. You've got Mathern is not dressed. He's the OA. So you've got, like I say, 5 or 6 guys out. Yes, they've got 5 or 6 guys out, but the Spitfires probably have. I should mention also that. Woodall's out as well for the Spitfires, so you got at least 2 guys out in the back end. They're dressing 70, they're going with 11 forwards. But the Spitfires, as I mentioned, they're becoming a team with a lot of depth when you really think about it.
Well, and the impressive part is Billy and Frank, you got to give them a lot of credit because, especially in this league, when you go for a dip, it's usually a 2 or 3 year dip, and you need a couple drafts to build that up. They built this up in 1. The import draft is another special player with Protus, so these young guys, you got Abram and Morneau and those guys, and probably a lot of players last year that played a lot of minutes because of the situation, and that'll do nothing but help their confidence, and they'll be stronger.
This was the experience factor, everything else, Mark, as you mentioned. And like I said, I tell other people, I said, for Windsor, this is for me short-term pain, long-term gain.
That describes it perfectly. Again, the turnaround was so quick, and this draft, I don't know. I haven't gone back to it's been 30 years since I've played in this league, and that team was special then, but this draft has to be as good as any draft in Spitfire history.
Can almost be in the starting lineup.
They can be. Let's face the facts. All 6 of those players can play.
4 forwards, a goalie, and a defenseman.
And they can all play. And like I said, Billy and Frank, do they have a tough decision? Yes, but I don't think they can be wrong. So is it that tough?
That's a good point. And you make a real good point about that, Mark. And you know what? And you were at camp too. There's actually 2 or 3 from that group as well, aside from the 6 that you might have to look at too down the road.
Well, that's for sure. And they're placing them in Junior A and Junior B all over. They've got the draft from last year, the U18 draft. LaSalle's loaded with 5 or 6. They're going to probably get a few more.
Look at the youngster that played with you last year, Julian
Gignac. There's a guy.
I think he's on the cusp of down the road making this club.
Well, the one thing
he's working hard.
Exactly, and Julian knows that. He's going to have a big year, but
he's got the skill set to do it. It's just a matter of, like you said,
and he's a
bigger,
natural
stronger,
scorer.
faster.
He's a natural goal scorer, and you can't teach that. And he did some amazing things for us. So he'll get bigger and stronger and work on the defensive side of the puck. And there's 4 or 5 more just like it. So depth in net. They've got 4 goalies signed.
I know.
How many OHL teams have 4 signed goalies?
And there's 2 other ones who were in camp. Again, you were there. That weren't bad either.
Not bad at all.
There's 5 or 6 of them when you think about it.
So you're exactly right. The depth is just amazing. And like I said, the
future is bright. So that's the story so far here at Lakeshore at the Atlas Tube Center. We'll be back with second period action very shortly. We'll be right back.
morning, sir. Where are you coming from?
I was just at a buddy's watching a game.
Have you consumed any alcohol tonight?
I had a couple beers.
Thanks. Can I ask you to step out of the vehicle, please?
How many drinks does it take to impair your ability to drive safely? Having even just a few casual drinks can impair your driving ability to the point that you could lose your license for at least 3 days or more.
Hi, honey. Can you come pick me up?
Play it safe with alcohol. If you plan on drinking, don't plan on driving.
Every child should learn how to swim for health, for safety, and for fun. That's why we've started Canada's Swim Team. Learn to swim at least 25 meters on your own, and you're on the team. Canada's Swim Team. It's that easy. Help make us the world's largest swim team by adding your name at getswimming.ca. Ask your parents first. Swimming, the only sport that can save your life.
Okay, we are back at Atlas Tube, just about ready to start the second period. Bill Kelso along with Mark Segan. And Mark, we're having a great time here so far.
It is, and the place is filled up. Exciting weekend here in Lakeshore with minor hockey's got 60 teams in town, and
oh wow,
the Junior C game last night was a full house, and we've got a full house again here today.
This game in the second period will start with the two teams playing at five aside each. Nobody in the box. Getting ready to start the second period.
Nobody right now, but tempers were starting to get flaring a little bit. 2 or 3 guys pushing and shoving, so we'll see if anything happens there.
Keep in mind, in exhibition, they do get thrown out.
Yeah, with the home opener, they'll carry over, so they do have to be careful.
No suspensions unless it's the last 10 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
So if you're going to get anything in, for the most part, do it in the next 40.
But we're not condoning that, are we?
No, I'm saying if. It's just sometimes things happen. It's an emotional game, and we'll see how things go here in this second period. Spitfires looking to add the lead.
Little break for the ice. It's 85 degrees outside, and 40 games been played here this weekend. They're going to let it settle a little bit. Be careful for the sticky stuff here in your own end.
Spitfires at center ice. Nesbitt on with Brock, Outwater, and Belchez. Just about ready to get underway. And the second period starts. IceDogs have control of the puck. Belchez again on with Outwater and Nesbitt. Inside the Windsor zone, Cristoforo off the boards to Outwater. A quick up to Belchez. Tried to go rink wide, that one off a stick. Nesbitt goes after the puck. Crashed into Werbrecht. Spitfires Outwater couldn't find it. Across the line for Zeta. Zeta shoots. Zeta's shot was blocked there by Costanzo. There's Chanowski with a shot blocked again there by Costanzo. Chanowski from the far point. Down the boards is Browdy, but he rolls by him. Out and down the ice and back after it is Zeta. Morneau on the forecheck. He's going to go after the loose puck. Try to center it. Back for Martin. Martin on the forecheck. Taken by Browdy. Up on the wing for Levin. Inside the Windsor zone it goes. Costanzo On the Windsor defense, here's Hicks. Hicks knifes it ahead through center. On the move is, that is Morneau. Looking at front, oh, good stop there by Robertson. Martin was in close. There's another shot towards the goal, deflected wide. 11 for Frasca. At center is Walton. Brought across the line by Morneau. Morneau, loose puck for Martin going after it. Martin being bothered at the defense, still fights for it along the wall with Frasca. Whistle on the play, no further play. And we played 1:35 in the second period.
Couple crazy bounces, a little choppy out there right now. Some misdirection. They're going to have to be careful with this ice for a couple minutes before we get going.
Face off to the left of Robertson, Greenwell, Lemieux, and Garden. Weingard and Manzo on for Windsor.
I think young Garden's played a different position every time he comes out.
Left wing, right wing, center. Pretty versatile.
And looks good at all of them.
Yeah. Off the draw, it comes to the line. Weingard kept it in briefly. Garden will flip it back in. Spitfires clear the zone. On the puck is Chanowski. Forecheck by a couple Spitfires. Comes up here on the wing. Galvanov knocked off stride by Greenwell. Greenwell couldn't get possession. Lemieux on the forecheck. Kept in by Garden. Garden is skated off the stick of Lemieux. Chanowski ahead for Galvanov. He's checked on the play. Spitfires back onside. Just past the 2-minute mark here in this second period. Played through center, rolls to Costanzo. Left it for Manzo. Spitfires. That was Garden checked on the play. Now he brings it across the line. He's got speed. Takes it to the goal. He's dumped on the play. Let's see what happens here.
Penalty shot, Bill.
We'll see. Lemieux having words with 24. That is DeWachter. He's getting the penalty, I think.
Let's see.
Look at this on the replay.
There he is. He's got a step on him right there. Got the puck first, but penalty nonetheless.
Windsor's first power play of the night. Comes back towards the line, but past Cristoforo. And he'll be back to regroup. So DeWachter gets 2 for holding, and the Spitfires are away. Here's Cristoforo. Spun it back to Abraham. Abraham with some speed up across the line for Nesbitt. Back for Abraham. Back to the goal, Abraham to the corner. Jams on the brick, still has it. Checked on the play, but got it to Morneau. Morneau around for Nesbitt here on the right side. Nesbitt had trouble controlling it. Him and Rohrbrook collide. On the puck is Morneau. Morneau back to the point to Cristoforo. Now to Abraham. Over to Morneau. Back to Abraham. At the circle. Has a good shot here. It comes at the post. Rang it off the pipe. Had Robertson beat too. Up across the line. Nice play there by the Spitfire forward Morneau. Skated him off and the Spitfires are away. Here they come through center. Cristoforo with Belchez up across the line. Spun it back, but it's played there by Asadorian out and down the ice. 50 seconds left in the Windsor power play. Greenwell now through center. Stolen away from Lemieux. Shot to the goal, blocked by Costanzo, and a good one, and away is Garden. Greenwell was free on the wing. He's across the line as Garden jams on the brakes. Dumped on the play, and slow to get up. And it's cleared out and down the ice by the IceDogs with 20 seconds left in the Windsor power play. Spitfires regrouping. Hicks a spell on the play. Played by Outwater. Stick handling through center up across the line, but penalty about to expire. Outwater around the far side. It goes to Walton. Walton with a shot, it deflects wide, played by Garden. Greenwell checked on the play by Galanoff. Knocked down the play was Garden, comes back to the line, kept inside the zone by Outwater. Garden deflected it right on, another shot right on. Spun it in front, he gets a third chance. Now the Spitfires Outwater to the side of the goal, that was blocked by Robertson. At the line for Hicks, Carter Hicks. Now fakes a shot, lets it go, and he whistled it wide. 2 away for Niagara across the line. And it's blocked nicely at the defense by Walton, and he gets it to the line and out. Spitfires making a line change. Again, another long stretch without a whistle. Spitfires are offside. Abraham didn't clear properly. Anyways, 14:35 to play in this second period.
Same in the first period, about the same time when you had to go 4 minutes, Bill. Very aggressive penalty kill by Niagara. Spitfires didn't really generate much. The one chance they did get, Abraham made a nice shot and hit the crossbar.
Abraham, Brocklehurst, and on the far side is Martin. Up front for Windsor. Off the draw, rolls to if we get a whistle on the play, there's going to be another penalty. Who's it going to? I think it's Crete.
That's a return for the few they missed in the first period.
.5:28 the time of the penalty. There's a trip right there. Max Crete gets the penalty. Again, 5:28 the time of the penalty. Spitfires on the power play for the second time tonight. 0 for 1. Abraham's at the point with Cristoforo. Nesbitt up front. Morneau. Abraham lets it go to Morneau. Morneau back to the point to Cristoforo on the high slot. Shoots! High and wide. He whistled it, but it was wide. Nesbitt couldn't get control of it. It comes outside the line, and with the puck is Cristoforo. Spitfires back to regroup. We're going to get a penalty, Niagara, for tripping. Rohrbrecht knocked Abraham down, and he's getting a penalty. Probably a slash or a trip. .5:56 the time of the penalty.
Yeah. Niagara coach won't be happy with that. Caught deep and then retaliatory penalty. Tripping.
Spitfires with a 2-man advantage for a minute and a half. Spitfires have called time?
Called a timeout.
Oh, okay.
Coach Walters wants a goal now.
Well, you really can't blame him with a 2-man advantage. You've got to take advantage. That's right. For sure. What would you be discussing if you think of what's he talking about?
I think we have to be careful of the ice with the condition in it right now, but he's talking about moving this thing fast. Let the puck do all the action, move it fast, and then wait for the shot.
That's the scoreboard. It's lit up pretty good. Look at the penalties and, of course, with the time left in this second period, 14:04. We're glad you're along to watch here on the Spitfires YouTube channel, courtesy of We Digital Productions. Glad you're along. Please subscribe to the Spitfire YouTube channel when you get a chance. Glad we're along here tonight, and Mark, we're having some fun so far.
It's been a great night, a big crowd, great entertainment, that's for sure.
A lot of energy.
A lot of energy. I think people are excited about what they're seeing, and it's only going to get better.
This one, aren't they?
Wow. There's no reason not to be.
Nesbitt up front. Markham to see Abraham, Cristoforo, Nesbitt. Is that Belchez on the far side? I think so.
Yes.
And Morneau. 5-on-3 for a minute and a half. And the Spitfires win the draw. They get control of it at the point is Cristoforo. Cristoforo passing for Belchez. Centering passing for Abraham, but the net is knocked astride. The net seems to get knocked astride pretty easy here.
The goalie's getting good at it. That's a skill.
Well, you being a former goaltender would know. 12 seconds went off the clock, so still 120 in the 2-man advantage.
Key is to win the draw right off the bat.
Got to get possession. Nesbitt fighting for it with Browdy. Played here to Abraham. Ryan Abraham to the line to Cristoforo. Top of the circle. Belchez gets it back, shoots right on. Stopped there by Robertson. Belchez to Cristoforo. Now they switch. Here's Belchez. Nice soft pass. Cristoforo centering pass. No. This is Morneau. Top of the circle. Cristoforo drifting over. Pass now to Belchez. Shoots. It's right on. And no further play. 46 seconds left in the two-man advantage.
Niagara's going to be happy with that. They're keeping them to the outside on this 5-on-3. The goalie will take that shot all day.
Shots are now 18 apiece in the game. 4-3 Windsor here in the second period. Spitfires keep the same quintet on the ice. Morneau, Abraham, Nesbitt. Belchez is working the left point. Cristoforo the right point. Morneau is chased, but Abraham will take the draw, I think. Yep. Gets it back to Cristoforo. Over to Belchez. Belchez shoots. Oh, went off the side of the goal wide. On the puck is Abraham.
Easy to see who they're setting up on the left side.
Nesbitt, look, we got a whistle on the play, and the net again is knocked astride. 28 seconds left in the two-man advantage.
He started that in the first period. Now he's doing it again in the second, so smart play if you're a goalie, if you can get away with it.
Well, he's not a rookie goaltender, so again, Spitfires with a two-man advantage for 28 seconds. There's 56 seconds left in the second penalty.
The referee's having a chat with the goalie now, so we'll see where that goes next time. He's just telling him it's the ice, it's not him.
Spitfires have scored a lot of 5-on-5 goals during the exhibition season. They haven't been tremendous on the power play. Okay, but not tremendous.
No, they haven't. It's early. I don't know if these are the guys that are going to be on the power play and how much they've practiced it. But certainly 5-on-5, they look very, very good. Both special teams, power play, penalty kill.
Absolutely.
They'll keep working on them.
Played by Robertson. He almost put it out of play. In fact, he did.
Hit the glass first.
Oh, okay. Got a break there. Otherwise, that would have been a penalty.
That's right.
Took 3 seconds off the clock. There's 25 seconds left in two-man advantage. Same five guys are on the ice. Morneau leaning in. Abraham gets it back to Cristoforo. Over to Belchez. Belchez tried to deflect in front, was Morneau, couldn't get a stick on it. Here's Cristoforo at the line. Crowd forming. Belchez shoots! And now the net's astride again. And it's sent out and down the ice. Spitfires on the loose disc is Cristoforo. Now we get a whistle on the play. They're going to have to fix the net again. 3 seconds left in the two-man advantage. So a bit of delay in the game here with the net issue. Are they bringing the face-off inside?
No.
Or just outside? Where's it going to go?
Just outside.
Just outside the line. 31 seconds left in the second penalty, just 3 seconds left on the first one. Spitfires have changed up the 5 players. We're back underway, and here's Martin with a step. Passing in front. Oh, and Outwater just fanned on it. Had a great chance. Rink wide feed. Brockhurst shoots the save. The rebound was picked up there by Niagara. They're away at center. Now up across the line. A nice pass. Shot to the goal, and Costanza with the save off of number 92, Galyanov. And he's going to hold on. This got caught.
Yeah.
Brockhurst having words with somebody. Look at this on the replay. Good pass.
They won't be happy with the 5-on-3 not clicking, and then gets caught with a 2-on-1, and Joey with another big save.
Well, just 7 seconds left. And the second penalty of the two-man advantage. 12-11 to play here in the period. Spitfires with a 1-goal lead. Off the draw, here's Walton. Moving slowly, but picking up speed, comes to center. Actually, that was Hicks, fires it inside the zone. Garden after the loose puck. Oatwater couldn't get it, neither could Garden, and on the move is Rohrbrecht. Rohrbrecht with speed up across the line against Hicks. Shot blocked by Costanzo, rebound goes wide. Comes back to the point. Here's a shot to the goal, it was blocked again, and the Spitfires are going to get it out. Weingard up in the air off a leg. Spitfires getting control of it. Garden now for Oatwater. It rolls in front, comes back to the point, but past Walton. Again, both teams are at full strength. A quick up for Greenwell, past Martin. Spitfire going to be called for icing. No, they wave it off. Okay. May have caught a break there.
Martin beat him on the tag up, so that was a right call.
Here's Galyanov with a shot. Costanzo the save. The rebound goes all the way out to the line and out. Martin at center checked on the play. Spitfires couldn't get it. Galyanov checked on the play by Walton. Lead pass for Lemieux. Drops it for Martin. Shoots right on and snaring it there. No further play. As Robertson makes the save. Shots are 20-19 in favor of Niagara. Just nearing the halfway mark of this game. Face off to the right of goalkeeper Robertson. Nesbitt on the ice for Windsor. Make that Morneau. Here's Abraham with a shot. Oh, and he just sailed it wide. Gets the puck back. Ryan Abraham on the boards. Slid by his man Scott. Back to Abraham. Centering pass in front. The shot there by Gaines was blocked by the goalkeeper Robertson. Spitfires with some good forechecking inside the zone. Here's Scott, bumped by Abraham. Abraham was looking to go. Oh, he was onside. No. Whistle on the play. No further play.
This has been waiting to happen. This has been doing this for
Games and Galyanov being separated, and I think they're both going to go off.
Nice hand-eye coordination by Morneau. Just Abraham couldn't hold up, attacking the offensive zone.
9:33 will be the time of the penalties. And I think we're going to get some 4-on-4 action for the first time tonight.
Yeah.
10:27 to play here in the second period.
This is where I'd like to see young Garden come onto the ice.
You might see him in the second half of this 4-on-4. Just before the halfway mark of the second period in the game, shots are 21 apiece. And there's a steal by Nesbitt up across the line with Belchez. Nesbitt shoots the save. The rebound by Belchez, and Robertson made another stop. Down the boards comes Cristoforo. Took a chop from Rohrbrecht. Here's Belchez. Lost control of it. It was a rolling puck. Nesbitt knocked down on the play by Rohrbrecht. Down the wing is Zada. Zada up across the line. Wide on Cristoforo. Jams on the brakes. Checked on the play. Cristoforo couldn't get it. Now he does. Gets it outside the zone. 54 is Paris. Skate off by Nesbitt. Spitfires will play it. Hicks over to Cristoforo across the line. Rink wide feed for Nesbitt. Shoots, it's right on. Fanned on the rebound. Gets it back to Belchez. Belchez moving in. Here's the shot. He sailed it high and wide. You know where he was going with that one, Mark?
Let's see what's trying to put that right under the crossbar.
On the move is Hicks. Was looking for Abraham, but got it back to Nesbitt. Nesbitt now to the goal. A centering pass deflected just wide. It's hammered off the glass and boards and down the ice. Walton. Hicks lets it go to Morneau. Oh, and just past the outstretched stick of Abraham. Lost control of it. IceDogs are across the line, but it's offside with 8:50 to play in the period.
Action-packed 4-on-4, back and forth. Both goaltenders, Costanza and Robertson, have made several big saves.
Spitfires will now outshot the IceDogs. 23-21, we're going to goalie change. Owen Flores will play goal.
Robertson coming out. He looked very good. He was sharp.
So Flores in goal. He's an overage goaltender. Former London Knight. Spitfires, Abraham regroups. 10 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Abraham with speed, drops it back. Connor Walton, bothered by Waslin. Here's a quick up at center for Abraham, off his stick. Played by Flores. Goes to Morneau, he couldn't slap it down. Now across the line, past Eichler. Costanzo goes to the far side, better get back in goal. Man was knocked down, the Spitfires checking on the play is Abraham. Out they come, Nathan Games from Morneau across the line. Here's the shot, steered away by Flores. On the puck is Levin. Michael Levin up across the line for Chanowski. Chanowski on the side, centering pass in front, cut off, and the Spitfires' Nathan Games will play it. He'll just loft it out to center. Chanowski through center. Here on the near side is 71. That was Ray. Good play there by Gardner, knock his man down, a shot to the goal. Steered out of play by Costanzo, and there's no further play.
A mirror of the first period, Bill. Another long stretch. We've gone start out a little slow, then a long stretch, then power play here and there, and now another long stretch.
It's not a game for the faint-hearted.
No.
Face off in deep. At the line, that went off the leg of Brocklehurst, and he was shaken up on the play. Weingart knocked his man down. On the loose puck is Manzo. Long lead pass through center, but it was cut off by Crete. Crete shoots. Costanzo the save, and away is Greenwell. Down the wing comes Martin. He'll loft it inside the zone. Brocklehurst on the hustle. Against Waslin at the line. It's kept in by Christopher to the far side. Here's Martin. Try to get it back to the point, gets it back again. Now spun it along the boards. Brocklehurst took a run there at number 6. That was Browdy. Away is Ray. Dumped to the goal. Costanzo an easy stop.
Oh.
Levine gave the puck away. Centering pass in front. There's a shot. Great save off Rohrbruck by Costanzo. Coming back to the point. There's a shot to the goal. It was blocked, and the Spitfires have it. And are going to come out now slowly. Greenwell dumped on the play, keeps on going, and he's going to go off. 6:12 to play in the period. A quick up pass. It's offside, no further play.
Good pressure by Niagara there. They hemmed him in for a little while, and then a great pass to the high slot. And again, Joey, another big save for Joey.
Shots are 25-24 Windsor. 3-2's our score. Nesbitt leaning in, he's on with Outwater and Belchez. Browdy going after it. It's played by Flores. Kept in by Outwater. Here's a shot wide. On the puck is Nesbitt. Made a nice move. Nesbitt. Back to the line it comes to Walton. Walton off a leg. On the puck is Belchez. To the point it comes to Walton. Here comes a shot through a screen, and Flores is going to grab it with no further play. Get some pushing and shoving. Still shoving. Belchez in there as well, but Outwater was a target. We'll see if there's any penalties. So far, no.
Spitfires did what you wanted there. New goalie in net, get a shot on him as quick as possible, but Flores looks up to the task.
Guess he didn't enjoy the traffic.
No.
Garden Games Lemieux on the ice for Windsor. Eichler being replaced by Weingard? No. It's actually Walton replaced by Eichler.
Some generous changes there by the refs.
5:40 to play in the period. 3-2's our score. It comes back to Eichler. Here's the shot deflecting, but it was right on, steered away by Flores. IceDogs out 3-on-2 with speed across the line is Galanov. Checking on the plate, Doherty lost control of it. Played by Eichler. Up on the wing, Doherty plays it. Going after it is Garden. Garden on the wing. Spitfires get it ahead to Games. Games against Frasca. Games has the puck. Tried to spin in front, he did. Weingard, a shot was deflected off the leg, and we got Games fighting Frasca. Games and Frasca going at it. Just to see how this is called. Games is an 18-year-old, Frasca a 16-year-old. Wouldn't surprise me if Niagara goes on the power play on this one.
It looked like Games might have jump-started, instigate here.
As we're awaiting the calls, that was a look on the replay. Still waiting for the final adjudication on that.
Games is left. The Niagara player's still here. The bad news on this is the Spits scored.
It'll be interesting on the call. Shots are 27-24 in this one. We have 5:04 to play in the period.
Okay, Niagara player's going to leave now.
I'm curious to see the call. Could it be 5-2, 5 for one guy, 2 for the other? Maybe?
Yeah, it looks like Abraham just signaled to Coach Walters down 2. No.
Just awaiting a word on this one. Tough to speculate. I'm thinking Games either gets an instigator.
That's what it looked like.
From our vantage point. That's the case, he gets 2-5 in a game. The other player gets a 5 and 10 maybe. If he's going to the room, because there is 5:04 left to play in the period. Or does it go 4 in a game?
I don't think it'll go 4 in a game.
Probably 5.
5 in a game.
So far, nothing up on the board. We can tell you that.
4 Spitfires on the ice. Yeah, they're down.
There's going to be a penalty somewhere. Just a matter of
Yeah.
assessing what it is.
Abraham has signaled to Coach Walters 2 down when he came back. Nothing on the board yet, though.
We'll wait and see what the call is. But
the door's open for the. Oh. Yeah, there's.
Just still waiting word. It's 5-on-4, but we don't know what the penalties are yet. Spitfire players going to the box.
Brocklehurst is going to serve. Could be 2 and a 10.
4 and a 10 and 2 and a 10. Nothing up on the board again. That's why we're a bit delayed here with 5:04 to play in this middle period. Spitfires up 3-2.
Now the Niagara door is open. There we go. 4.
So a double minor to games. Niagara with a 4-minute power play. And the Spitfires will send out down the ice. He gets 4 and 10. IceDogs across the line for Rohrbrecht. Rohrbrecht at the side wall, back to the point. It comes to Browdy. Here's Browdy, winding, passing now to Rohrbrecht. Back to Browdy. Browdy pass again at the side of the goal. Centering pass in front, blocked by Costanzo. No further play. 3:24 left in the penalty.
I didn't hear an announcement for Niagara. Did they not get anything out of that?
I'm surprised that the other guy didn't maybe just get 10. I don't know. He was involved. And he went to the room.
Yes.
.428 left in this middle period. Spitfires with a 1-goal lead, but they're off killing a double minor. Third and fourth power plays for Niagara. The Spitfires have had 3. Niagara scored one of their 2 goals on the power play. Spitfires lose the draw, going after it, coming through center. That was Outwater, brought across the line by Morneau, and he's checked on the play by Rohrbrecht. Here's Carter Hicks, checked on the play. To the far side, comes back to the line. Browdy, cross to Rohrbrecht, he's got a shot, here it comes, it was blocked by Hicks. Far side it goes. Deflects to a Windsor player and it's fired out and down the ice. Brady Waslin is also on the ice on the power play. 2:40 left in the Windsor penalty. 3:45 to play in the period. Abraham, one of the penalty killers up front, so is Garden. Shot in by Ray, it goes to the far side. 16 is Levin. To the line it comes. Now to the near side along the wall. That's Asadorian. Checked on the play and is going to roll to the line and still inside the zone. 71 is Ray. Comes to the near side, now the far side. Spitfires get the puck and get it out and down the ice. Good clear. Spitfires have to get a quick change. Nesbitt and Belchez on the ice for Windsor. Here's Eichler. Couldn't get it out. Belchez fights for it. Walton gets it. And it comes to the line, but kept inside the zone by Chanowski. Here's a quick up for Belchez. Belchez up across the line. Nice twirl. Still controls it. Against Chanowski, taken to the boards. Fights for it. Great work by Belchez. How's that for a 16-year-old?
He does not look like 16.
Matthew Paris behind the goal with 2:20 left to play in the period. 1:16 left in the penalty. To Nathan Games. Morneau on the forecheck. Stolen by Outwater. Gave it to Morneau. Morneau gave it to Outwater. Tried to drop it back, but he's checked on the play, but nevertheless, they're still killing time off the clock. Outwater comes off, Abraham goes on. Lead pass through center. Zada going after, but it's cleared and taken by Walton. Skips it through the center. Here's Abraham away at center. On the wing with Morneau. Abraham taking it to the goal, and he's hooked up on the play. Morneau. And touching it up is number 6. That's Jack Browdy. And there's going to be a penalty on the play.
There we go.
Look at this on the replay.
Yeah, Abraham coming down the side. Good things happens when you cut across to the net. Either you're going to get a scoring chance or they have to take a penalty. So good move by Abraham.
.30 seconds left in the Windsor penalty, so they'll be on the power play.
4-on-4 for 30 with Garden out there. This is what I'd like to see.
It's going to be interesting. Garden, Martin, Manzo, and Eichler. I think it's 5 on the other side, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it is. Eichler had the puck. Gave it to Garden. Garden was looking for Martin. Ethan Martin. Garden plays it. Drops it back to Manzo. Nice move around 11. Manzo now in back to the goal. Still controls it. Shoots to the goal, and Flores a save. Out come the IceDogs, 3-on-2 the other way, but it's stolen by the Spitfires, and Martin couldn't get it. Penalties expired to Windsor. Here's Martin. Final minute of play in the period. Ethan Martin dumps it across the line, wide of the Niagara goal. Far side, Chanowski against Belchez. Quick up at center. Cristoforo makes the check on the play. Wessel is offside, though, with 41.2 seconds left.
Let's see if the Spits can generate something here in the last 41 seconds. Nesbitt, Morneau, Belchez, that seems to be the Abraham, Cristoforo, that seems to be the power play tonight.
Yep. Off the draw, Morneau going after the loose disc. Checked on the play, needs some help. Played by Cristoforo to Morneau. Back to Cristoforo, 30 seconds to play in the period. And here they come. Ryan Abraham will lead the rush. Away from Galanov, he has speed, brings up across the line. Abraham with 20 seconds to play in the period. Rink wide feed, Belchez shoots and he whistled it wide. Spitfires in the corner. 11 seconds to play. Here's Nesbitt. For Abraham, deflected just wide by Morneau. 3 seconds left. Belchez shoots, it's right on. Got nothing on it. And the officials will give it between the players. Spitfires outshot the IceDogs in the second. 14-10, it's 28-25 after 2 periods. So the score, 3-2 Spitfires. We'll be back with more in just a bit.
Good evening, sir. Where are you coming from?
I was just at a buddy's watching a game.
Have you consumed any alcohol tonight?
I had a couple beers.
Thanks. Can I ask you to step out of the vehicle, please?
How many drinks does it take to impair your ability to drive safely? Having even just a few casual drinks can impair your driving ability to the point that you could lose your license for at least 3 days or more.
Hi, honey. Can you come pick me up?
Play it safe with alcohol. If you plan on drinking, don't plan on driving.
Every child should learn how to swim for health, for safety, and for fun. That's why we've started Canada's Swim Team. Learn to swim at least 25 meters on your own, and you're on the team. Canada's Swim Team. It's that easy. Help make us the world's largest swim team by adding your name at getswimming.ca. Ask your parents first. Swimming, the only sport that can save your life.
We are back at the Atlas Tube Center here in Lakeshore, Ontario. Bill Kelso along with Mark Segan and the rest of the gang here for We Digital Productions. All along the Windsor Spitfires YouTube channel. If you get a chance to subscribe, please do so. And those are us two guys. And Mark Segan, your opinion so far of this game and obviously the second period.
Well, second period was sort of the tale of power plays for both teams. Windsor started with 5-on-3. Obviously, Coach Walters called the timeout and wanted to really pot one there. And you could see on the left side they were trying to set up Belchez, which is a good idea. And it happened. He had some opportunities, but he missed the net on a few. Probably trying to be a little too cute and put him in small slots. With his shot, he just needs to hit the net. And so, and then you get back to Niagara. Windsor takes some penalties, and Niagara comes down and moves it well. And I thought Costanza made some good saves. So coach is probably not going to be happy with the power plays, but are going to be happy with the penalty killing.
And Joey has played very well in this contest. The Spitfires lead 3-2. Up on the screen, you'll see the scoring summary so far. Of note for Niagara, Wazelin has 2 points, the 16-year-old. He was drafted 4th overall this year's draft. His brother now is on the team. They traded for him yesterday, so he's a defenseman. His brother's a little bigger. He's listed at 5'11", 195 approximately. His brother's listed at 6'1", 225. He's 2 years older.
Both big boys. Niagara has some big boys. Wazelin looks very good. Moorbrick, Zada. So, I think they've been in a rebuild the last few years, but some of these young draft picks look very good.
Some of these young forwards are pretty good.
They're very good. I was impressed with Robertson in net, too. I thought he was very solid, made a lot of good saves, and then you would think that Flores would be coming in cold, and he was tested right away and made some good saves. So we've seen 3 goalies that have been very good tonight.
A good thing for the respective teams. Costanzo's 19, Flores is 20, Robertson is 19, so it makes a difference. It
does make a difference, and those guys have confidence, and all of them want to have big years this year, and are making their claim to getting that net a lot. So far, so good for them tonight.
Otherwise, who on the ice has impressed you for the Spitfires so tonight?
Well, the obvious is Belchez. I think you're going to hear the word special a lot this year. He's on the power play, he's on the penalty kill, 5-on-5. It's obvious what he does offensively, but if you watch him close 5-on-5, he's the first one back into his end. He's strong along the wall. He does all the little things right, and he's 16. He went over first overall for a reason, and again, special. He's a man. Everyone tells me compared to Lindros. Good comparison. Maybe better.
I think Lindros maybe a bit more speed.
A bit more speed, yeah. Lindros a bit more speed. Belchez a bit more finesse.
Oh, yeah, he's got the hands, he's got the shot.
He's got the shot. And
but he's got that on-ice awareness, too.
He's got the hockey smarts. You can see it. He makes the right play all the time.
You can't teach that.
That's right. He's got that. And then I keep talking about this Garden. The Spitfires are big and strong, and the one kid that's not that big is the one that's impresses me a lot with his speed, and he has a scoring chance every time he comes up. He's not afraid to go into the corners, so maybe should have got a few calls against him, but didn't get them. So very impressive.
And talk about Lemieux as well, and Brocklehurst.
And we keep going back to that draft class, don't we?
Every single one of them. And Hicks has had a strong game.
And I love Hicks on defense. Again, poise, patience. The first pass is the right pass. So, yeah, that class is very good. And then Abraham, Abraham's been very strong. I expect him to have a great big year this year. And then, of course, Morneau is just character and quality. And
Morneau already has 7 points in the first 4 games. And he missed one. So he's actually got 7 and 3 coming into tonight. So
and I don't know if
he has really picked it up.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's going to be expected of him. I mean, he's a 200-foot player, a leader on the team. And
he's probably a 40, 50-point guy, but that's what you like.
And that's what you like. But the character from him is what you're going to get in the leadership. And that's a guy that every single team wants him.
And because he can play both ways, and those guys are hard to find.
They're hard to find, and he does with them very well. I don't think he's lost a face-off. Not too many tonight. He doesn't.
Well made.
Yeah, he doesn't lose those face-offs. So, there's so much to be looking forward to if you're a Spitfire fan. And again, we're not talking about the 5 guys that aren't here yet.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the story here so far. We'll be back with more Spitfire hockey here on We Digital, along with the Spitfires YouTube channel. Get a chance to subscribe, please do so. We'll be back momentarily.
evening, sir. Where are you coming from?
I was just at a buddy's watching a game.
Have you consumed any alcohol tonight?
I had a couple beers.
Thanks. Can I ask you to step out of the vehicle, please?
How many drinks does it take to impair your ability to drive safely? Having even just a few casual drinks can impair your driving ability to the point that you could lose your license for at least 3 days or more.
Hi, honey. Can you come pick me up?
Play it safe with alcohol. If you plan on drinking, don't plan on driving.
Every child should learn how to swim for health, for safety, and for fun. That's why we've started Canada's Swim Team. Learn to swim at least 25 meters on your own, and you're on the team. Canada's Swim Team. It's that easy. Help make us the world's largest swim team by adding your name at getswimming.ca. Ask your parents first. Swimming, the only sport that can save your life.
We are back here at the Atlas Tube Center in Lake Shore. Bill Kelso along with Mark Segan and Mark Bridges getting ready to start the third period. The Spitfires on the power play briefly, 25 seconds.
Maybe we'll see if there's any special plays or tricks. They're talking on the bench right now. Who knows? It's exhibition. Maybe we got a trick play to start it and get it in their end and see if we can get a quick one.
Certainly would be a huge goal if they did.
It would. Right now it's been close, and a bounce here, bounce there could tie this thing up. But I think Windsor keeps it 5-on-5. They're going to take it to them.
Shots on goal overall, 29-25 Windsor. Windsor outshot Niagara 14-10 in the second period. Spitfires will be going from right to left on your screen.
They're having a big discussion down there, Bill. Let's see what happens off this faceoff. 25 seconds, lots of time.
There is. If you get in deep, get it inside the zone, set up. Nesbitt, Abraham, Belchez, Morneau, Cristoforo. So for 25 seconds, they are going with four forwards and 1D.
Yep.
Getting set to get things underway here for the third period. Morneau against Zada. And we're underway, and here's Abraham with a puck left it for Cristoforo. Up pass to Morneau. Now through center, Belchez across the line. Kept it, Belchez twisting and turning. For Morneau, now to Abraham. Abraham almost pulled over. Now to Morneau. Here comes the shot. He scores. Noah Morneau scores on the power play with 13 seconds left in it.
Just what the doctor ordered, Bill. They won the faceoff, kept it wide, Abraham and Belchez, and then were able to set it up. Abraham with a nice pass to Morneau, and what a shot. You talked earlier about how offensively he's been very good in this season, and
he's been
what
really
a shot.
Good. So the Spitfires get their first power play goal tonight. It'll be Morneau from Abraham, and I would think Belchez gets the other helper, and it's 4-2. Boy, we called that one, didn't we?
There we go. We know what we're doing.
Jeez. Here's Martin racing after the loose puck, catching up is Garden. Garden goes to the goal. Sorry, pass for Garden. Oh, what a great save, and he's dumped on the play. No further play, but a great play by Garden. Look at this. Nice pass from Martin. Just about scored, too. Look at this.
This 2-on-1, nice pass. Oh, I think Niagara's stick just got on it to stop the pass across.
Face off inside the Niagara zone. We played 36 seconds here in the period. And the Spitfires with a 2-goal lead is Cristoforo at the line, deflected right on. Steered to the far side, Greenwell for Martin. Martin takes his man to the boards. Back to Eichler. Eichler for Martin. Martin was looking for Garden in front, comes back to the point. Cristoforo couldn't get it. Eichler going to try and hustle after it. Ray is knocked off stride by Eichler. Costanzo remains in goal for Windsor. Doherty on the play. Here's Eichler for Cristoforo. Moving slowly. Up pass for Martin. Gets the center and just plays it gently inside the zone. Minute and a half gone by here in this third period. Spitfires up by 2. Away is 23. That is going to the goal. Great save by Costanzo. Whistle on the play. Eichler, I should say Hicks, was shaken up on the play. Levin was knocked down. Michael Levin, but on the move.
Another nice save by Joey. Cutting across, big glove save. Add to the list of 5 or 6 he's made tonight.
That was Max Crete on the rush. He's not on the lineup card, that's why I couldn't get his name.
Okay.
So if you can jot down his name there for me. Thank you. Number 23, Max Crete. Spitfires through center. Chanowski checked on the play by Walton. Walton plays it for Windsor. Inside the zone, Abraham couldn't get it. Knocked his man down. Here's Abraham. Back to the point to Walton. Walton shoots. Morna with another shot, it was blocked. Niagara will play it. Now across the line. Shot to the goal, blocked by Costanzo on a nice stop there off of number 23, Crete. He's been an impact player. Another good stop by Costanzo, and it's cleared out and down the ice. Icing charge coming here with 17:31 to play here in the period.
So the Spits started off how you'd like. They got the quick goal and the 2-goal lead, and now the goal has to be keep it 5-on-5 because that's where they're keeping sustained pressure. A couple nice saves by Joey, but 5-on-5 here for 17 minutes, and they'll be in good shape.
Spitfires have outshot the IceDogs 32-25. Actually 26 in this one, so Spitfires control the draw. Here's Walton. Up pass for Brocklehurst. He'll just steer it through center. Brocklehurst, the Spitfires are making a change. Outwater, Balchez, and Nesbitt enter the ice. Hicks, quick up, Nesbitt. Skating through center. Long shot wide of Flores. Belchez. Outwater. Nesbitt. Belchez deflected it right on. Good stop there by Flores. Spitfires keep it inside the zone. Here's Nesbitt. Belchez in front. Nesbitt lost control of it. Outwater had it. So did Nesbitt. Nesbitt still has it. Outwater couldn't find it. Towards the line, kept in by Eichler. Now for Outwater, centering pass. Here's Belchez fence. Another shot just went wide. Eichler dumps it in on a delay, and the Spitfires are going to make a change as we near the 4-minute mark in this third period. IceDogs to center. Nice checking play there by Garden. But recovered. Up across the line. Shot by Levin, and it's snared in rapier-like fashion by goaltender Costanzo.
He's been sharp tonight. He looks very confident. He's out on top, square to the puck. Watch this. Here he comes. He'll take that shot all day. Nice glove save.
Struggled in Sarnia the other night, but he certainly has played great here tonight.
You wouldn't know it tonight, no.
Levin. It was Asadornian who took the draw. Nesbitt on the far side. Spitfires have the loose puck. Here's Eichler. A quick up for Garden. With speed, lost control of it. On the move is Cristoforo. Softly inside the zone it goes. Lemieux on the forecheck. Garden trying to get it to Lemieux. Back after it is Manzo. And we get a whistle on the play. There's going to be a Windsor penalty. What's it for? It's a slash. Ethan Martin's getting the penalty.
I didn't see the slash. We couldn't tell where it came from, but not what the Spits wanted here. Let's see if we can kill one off.
4:12 the time of the penalty to Martin. Spitfires' fourth goal mark was the Spitfires' 29th goal, and here in the fifth game of the exhibition season.
Bodes well for the future.
Hammered to the line, but kept inside the line by Browdy. Near side, Waslin. At the point, there's a shot to the goal wide, and Costanzo may have got a piece. And finally, it's cleared out and down the ice effectively by Carter Hicks. Nearing the 5-minute mark here in this third period. Spitfires up by 2, a quick up through center. And Hicks gets it and fires it right back. And he and Walton are coming off the ice. Cristoforo and Eichler are coming on. Now through center. IceDogs bring it across the line. Far side is Warbrick. Near side for Walton. Centering pass deflected. Costanzo may have got a piece. Morneau tried to cause pressure at the line. Drop pass for 66 Waslin. Rink wide feed. Warbrick with a shot, and it's fired into the netting. Spitfires are claiming it went off a stick. It looks like they may win the argument.
We've got the net off down at this end again.
Nevertheless, 59 seconds left in the Windsor penalty. Really can't tell from that angle, however. You should say the net was off.
Yeah, face-off's going to be deep in the Windsor end. The whistle went before he shot it. The net was off.
Well, that's fortuitous. If it didn't hit anything on the way out.
That's right.
Abraham and Garden on up front. Those two have played pretty well tonight. Ethan Garden and Ryan Abraham.
Yeah, those are two speedsters that you'd like together.
Same size.
Same size, same speed, offensively gifted. Motors that never stop.
Abraham leaning in. Against Asadorian. He's chased out. In comes Ray. Abraham won the draw, goes to Eichler. Didn't get it out, kept inside the zone. Here's 11. High slot, it goes to Chanowski. Comes to the goal with a shot fired wide off the stick of Asadorian. Eichler knocked his man off straight. It comes to the line. Kept in by Chanowski, bothered by Garden. Stolen there by Cristoforo. And Cristoforo knocks it down, shoots, saved the rebound. No goal, they say high stick. Did go in, didn't it? But it was no goal.
It did go in. It was a high stick. It might have been offside too.
Got some rough stuff. Abraham and Asadorian having words. Ethan Garden involved in the middle of it. So, Look at that on the replay of everything unfolding.
Gloved up, yeah, definite high stick. Right call.
So Garden is going to the box. Chanowski is the other. Abraham having some words with the Niagara bench.
I think they're unhappy that he scored after the whistle, but it was bang bang.
Yeah, it was.
You would think Windsor would come out on top of this. Their goalie started hacking and whacking to get it all going.
Gonna wait the calls. Garden's in the box for Windsor. Chanowski for the other team. We're just awaiting the calls. Again, 14:22 left. There is 34 seconds left in the Windsor penalty. Taking some time to get things decided. Well, the fans certainly got into it.
It's a good crowd. The place filled up right at game time, and you know, they're excited. They're into the game.
Crete is also going to the box for Niagara. Might be 2 and 10 to hand out maybe. And Garden gets a 10. Oh, yeah, Garden may get a 10. He's not up on the board.
Yeah, so it looks like 2 and 10. 2 and 10 and then a 10.
That's what I can gather from this one.
Yeah. 4 on 3 for 34.
4 on 4 hockey, and we
4
got
on 4.
Lemieux having words with Blair Scott, 16-year-old against the 19-year-old. And we're underway. And taken by Lemieux. Lemieux looking for Notewater, spun it back to the point to Walton. Here's Walton. So a double minor and a misconduct, and then 2 and 10 for Garden. Here's a pass to the goal, and it just failed to click. Lemieux plays it for Windsor. Walton that backed off. Now it's now across the line. Passing in front, and Paris couldn't get the pass. Spitfires, it comes to the line to Scott. Passing in front, shot wide. Another shot goes wide. Walton knocked his man off stride. The net has been knocked to stride. No further play. Hicks having words with 54 Paris.
I'm having a hard time understanding all the 4-minute penalties. 2 and 10 would have been sufficient.
Yes, Garden got 2. The other guy got 4 and 10.
And we had a player in the previous period with 4.
Nevertheless, 13:33 to play here in this third period. Spitfires up by 2. And the Spitfires on the man advantage for the next minute and 11. They could really salt this thing away.
This would be a good time to score right now. They've got the usual suspects, it looks like.
Besides, they got to keep their goals for every Jim.
Exactly.
Here in exhibition. At the line, Waslin plays it back as a Dorian. And the Spitfires will regroup with Cristoforo. Spitfires have 10 defensemen in camp. Cristoforo and Levine are the only two without a point. Although Cristoforo's only played one game.
This is for, Cristoforo's first game.
Belches played it. Spitfires keep it inside the zone. On the move is Morneau. Morneau centering pass in front. Knocked down on the play. Abraham drops it back for Cristoforo. Here comes a shot. It was blocked out the defense, and away come the IceDogs at center. And it's flipped out inside the Windsor zone with 25 seconds left in the Windsor power play. We got a whistle on the play. What happened here?
Two guys slashing each other. They're both going to go.
Cristoforo and somebody. Let's see who it is. Christopher Nazadorian at 7:13. I'm running out of ink. No, just kidding. I always learn to bring 3 pens with me.
That's right.
Face off just outside the Windsor zone. 12:47 left to play in the third period. Spitfires have outshot the IceDogs 32-30 in this one. IceDogs have outshot the Spitfires 5-4 in the period. And we're back underway. Weingard in the corner, centering pass went for Brocklehurst. Now controls it. Slammed out and down the ice, and that will do it for the penalty. Teams are back to full strength with 12:20 to play here in the third period. And on the move is Manzo. Picking up speed, coming to center. Checked on the play. 2-on-1 break develops. 23, there's a shot. Firing it wide was Crete. Weingard squeezing out his man, 72. That is Waslin. At the line, coming down the boards is Brody. Brody shoots. Forget the save and a good one. I should say Costanzo. Whistle on the play. Net has been knocked ajar again, I think. Manzo having words. Wazada. And they're going to give them both 10.
The refs are going to put a stop to the chattering that's been going on the last little bit. So that's the warning right there.
8:13 left in the third period. I should say 11:47 left with 8:13 the time of the penalties.
You know, Bill, for Niagara, 23 Crete, second half of the game, has had some scoring chances and has been a threat out there.
He's an effective player.
He's a very good player.
I think it hurts them more than it does Windsor.
Correct.
Manzo's taking a pretty good player off the ice with him.
That's right.
Nevertheless, a face-off in deep. Face-off to the left of Costanzo. Spitfires up by 2. Matthew Paris, a former London Knight, will take the draw against Nesbitt. Nesbitt won the draw, goes to Eichler. Abraham, rink wide feed to Walton. Walton coming to center, will wrist it inside the zone. Abraham for Belchez. Levine with a brother Nesbitt with a hit. At the line, kept in by, oh, what a great hit by Eichler. Eichler with a tremendous hit. Rohrbrook, shot to the goal, steered by Costanzo wide. Spitfires with a hit, that was Belchez on Scott. 4-on-2 across the line. Lead pass now for Belchez. Belchez shoots, what a stop there by Flores. Looking for a second of the night. Inside the zone it goes. Here's Matthew Paris. Being bothered by Abraham and rubbed out. Spitfires will play it. Here's Eichler. Josef Eichler. A quick up for Nesbitt. He's just skating by himself and he'll dump it inside the zone. Collided with DeWalcher. Fire coming out through center. That was Waslin inside the Windsor zone offside and out of play. 10:27 left in the third period.
Great play by Abraham setting up Belcheck on the 2-on-1. Flores up to the task with a nice save.
We are coming to you live from the Atlas Tube Center here in Lakeshore. Here on the Windsor Spitfires YouTube channel. Get a chance to subscribe, please do. We Digital Productions here carrying this game. Face off just outside the IceDog zone. Morneau, Lemieux, and Outwater on the ice for Windsor. Back inside the zone is Waslin. He comes out with a pass through center. Weingart knocked it down again. 44 on the move. That is DeWalter. Morna will knife it ahead through center. Off the glove of Outwater. He'll race after it. Icing charge coming here. And we get more shoving. And we'll see what happens here for calls. Outwater's going to the box. Let's see if he gets the only penalty.
Yes,
it looks like it is.
Just Windsor. Niagara going to the power play.
They'll look at this in the replay. I think both should have gone off. That's nothing there, but they both did it.
He pushes him back right in the face. It should have been a coincidental.
10:04 the time of the penalty to Outwater. Big penalty kill for Windsor with under 10 minutes to play.
This is a big one. Belchez has been on killing every penalty this game.
Well, he does have 3 shorthanded goals in 5 games.
Yes.
What would you do, Mark?
That's an easy decision.
Spitfires get the loose disc. Eichler hammers it off the boards and out and down the ice. Rohrbrecht drops it back. Browdy for Paris. Paris across the line. IceDogs are offside, so Nesbitt will just take his time. They're still offside. And now
All the way.
it's going to be called intentional offside. 66, Waslin refused to leave the zone.
That's an easy call. They yelled 3 or 4 times and gave him the chance, but he just didn't listen.
Face off.
Spitfires want the other side.
Are they allowed to choose or no?
Yes, they were pointing to the other side, but
Abraham, Nesbitt, I should say Morneau, Cristoforo and Eichler. 4 on, still 5 on 4 for a minute and a half. Abraham bothering his man. Spitfires steal it. Here's Morneau. Abraham looked like he was offside, and he was.
oh, so yeah, Spitfires are shorthanded. They don't get to choose on that what side they want that.
Just the power play they would.
Power play they would have. Icing they would have.
Nesbitt and Belchez come back out up front. Eichler with Cristoforo on the back end remain on the ice. Here's Paris. Matthew Paris, rink wide feed for Rohrbrecht. Rohrbrecht has a shot. Here it comes. Saved by Costanzo, and the rebound was gobbled up by the Spitfires and fired out and down the ice, and it went out of play above the benches. No penalty.
Another nice save by Joey.
He's had a nice bounce back game after a tough outing in Sarnia.
And that's good. That's good on him. And that's what a veteran goaltender should do. That's a sign of a good goalie. He's been their best penalty killer tonight.
Well, this is the 3rd power play of the period for Niagara. They've had 7 or 8 power plays, 7 for sure.
Yes.
They do have the 1 goal, however, on the power play. At the line, here's Scott. Rink wide feed, gets it back. Scott for 11. Back to Scott. Shooting. Deflected wide over top of Costanzo. And on the loose disc is Morneau, or rather Abraham with a quick up for Morneau. Morneau races after it. He's not going to get to it. Abraham will still help out with 40 seconds left in the penalty. Spitfires are making a change. Nesbitt back on the ice with Belchez. Niagara to center. Inside the zone for Scott. Centering press. What a save by Costanzo. Off Mason Ray. Best save of the night.
Great save, and it was a foot offside.
There's a whistle on the play. And we're getting a slash. And who's it going to be? Is it Niagara?
Niagara had the puck, so it has to be them.
Galyanov is going to get the penalty.
Great save by Costanza to keep the score at 4-2, and then Niagara takes a penalty. And they're not done yet.
That was a great stop.
Beautiful.
I think Mason Ray just got a misconduct.
Yes, he did. He had a lot to say going by the Spitfire bench.
So 8:14 to play here in the third period. Spitfires will be going to a power play in 18 seconds.
And then we'll be back to where we said this is a big power play, so let's see if they can do it with 8 minutes to go.
They did it in the third period, didn't they?
Yes.
To start the period. Lead pass through center. Here's Doherty. Up across the line for Crete. Rink wide feed. Just failed to click with Browdy. And the Spitfires come out. Here's Nesbitt. Nesbitt brings it up across the line. Still controls it. Try to get through the defense, and it rolls out and down the ice. Back to regroup is Ryan Abraham. 1:29 left in the power play. Lets it go to Cristoforo. Cristoforo, quick up at center for Nesbitt. Drops it back to Abraham. Abraham brings it across the line. Here comes a shot. He whistled it wide. Goes after the loose puck. Kept in by Belchez. Checked on the play. Up across the line for number 23. That is Max Crete. It was deflected wide. Sure. Here's Belchez. Took a hard hit along the boards from Scott. Nesbitt lost control of it, and there's a break. 2-0 really. Centering pass deflected, and they score, and went off of Manzo, or Hicks. And it's a short-hander.
Bad break for the Spits. Manzo came back to stop the pass and deflected into his own net.
.13:04 the time of the goal. A shorty. So 2 of Niagara's goals have been on special teams. Certainly can't fault Joey on that one.
No, not at all.
And the Spitfires on the power play for the next 36 seconds. So Michael Levin gets the goal. He's a native of Tel Aviv, Israel.
Wow.
Third year in the league, was a former London Knight. .31 seconds left in the power play. 6:43 to play in the period. And on the puck is Lemieux. Drops it back. Carter Hicks to center. Dumps it inside the zone. Lemieux goes after it for Windsor. Goes to the far side, and it's slammed down the ice by Robrook. 10 seconds left in the power play. Just 5 seconds left. Eichler wasn't expecting it. It's going to come towards the line. Hicks knocked his man off stride, and on the loose disc is Eichler with 6:08 to play in the period. Josef Eichler. A quick up, but he gave it up the middle of the ice. A shot to the goal, and blocked by Costanzo. 36 shot he's faced this game. Nesbitt across the line, looking for Brocklehurst, failed to click. Connor Walton fires it inside the zone right on. Steered to the corner, played by Scott. For Browdy. Taken by Morneau, passing in front, it went past Brocklehurst. Levin brings it across the line, and the Spitfires race away. Here's Noah Morneau. Morneau drops it back to Nesbitt, shooting! Snared by Flores, he's going to hold on.
Five minutes to go. Now it's imperative that we stay 5-on-5 for the last 5 minutes.
Absolutely.
Can't afford any penalties now.
Nathan Games is back on the ice. Haven't seen him in a while. Of course, he was serving a misconduct. But games is on the ice for the Spitfires with Lemieux.
Oh, yeah.
And Outwater. Nesbitt, is he going to the box or going to the? Did he get a misconduct?
The ref has had a short fuse the last 12 minutes of the game. That's what, 3 or 4 that have been sent off. Combined for both teams.
Spitfires have it at center. And it's lapped in by Games. Sent out and down the ice by Niagara. There's going to be an icing charge here. With 5:10 to play here in the third period.
Ref has had a short fuse in this period. That's
A lot of
a lot
misconduct
of
and all that.
misconduct's going out.
Abraham wins the draw cleanly. Here's Belchez with a shot right on. Good stop by Flores. Kept in by Levine briefly. Now brought up across the line. Spitfires didn't get it. Here's Matthew Paris. Centering pass in front. Martin checking on the play. At the point. Spitfires will play it. Weingart with a quick up to Martin. Took a bump there from Galanov. Played by Flores off the board. Spitfires will race after Cristoforo. He plays it for Windsor. Now brings it across the line. Shoots it to the goal and he blasted it wide. Greenwell plays it for Windsor. Here's Browdy. Away from Greenwell. IceDogs coming through center. Now across the line for Matthew Paris. Shot is going to flutter to the goal, steered away by Costanzo, and Belchez gets it ahead at center. Morneau across the line with Abraham. Morneau coming down to the goal for Abraham. Shoots. Great stop. And no further play. Good play.
Good play. Greenwell on it, going wide on the backhand, feeds Abraham. Nice shot. Again, another good save.
That was a nice pass.
Great pass.
Back to the action. And the Spitfires are away. Here's Brocklehurst down the wing. Checked on the play. 3:48 to play here in the third period. IceDogs come to center. Paris checked on the play. Spitfires, Morneau can't get it out. Shot to the goal. Costanzo made a great stop there off number 92. That was Galyanov. At the line to the corner it goes. Morneau on the checking play. Out. That went off of Hicks. And we get a whistle on the play with 3:28 to play.
Did that get Hicks in the face? No, he's okay. He's been taking a beating the last few games.
He has.
Black eye, one in the leg last game. He's rubbing his face. I think he's okay.
Spitfire's been outshot in the period, 12-6. Off the draw, here's Blair Scott. From the line off of Costanzo. Far side it goes to Martin. To Abraham. Hicks around for Walton. Martin's going to help out. Ethan Martin. Just left it for Hicks. Abraham fell on the play, may have been hit. We got a whistle on the play. Assuming he was offside. 3:06 to play here in the third period.
Offside face-off will be deep in the Windsor end here.
Yes, the Windsor player offside.
Yeah. Morneau hasn't lost many face-offs tonight, so this is a key one for him.
Big draw. Morneau against Azadorian. Overager against a 19-year-old. Morneau won the draw. Hicks. Belchez just gets it out through center. Azadorian had trouble controlling it, did a stumble. Blair Scott now for Azadorian. A quick up here on the wing, 16. That is the IceDogs coming to the goal. Off a leg, just went wide. That was off of Hicks. That was off Levin, who made the play in the line. Here's Scott from the line. Good stop by Costanzo, and it's going to go all the way down the ice, and on the move is Belchez. Belchez inside the zone by himself. Going to go for a skate. Referee got in the way. Here on the near side. Down the wing, here's Levin. Spitfires with 2:18 to play in the period. Spitfires, Eichler knocked his man down. That was Crete. And they get it out to center.
Let's watch for the Niagara goaltender, Bill.
Yes, eyes are peeled down on the other zone, no doubt. Here's Eichler. Back for Cristoforo. Lofting it through center. Knocked down by Galinov. Gets it inside the Windsor zone, played by Costanzo. Costanzo off the boards to Outwater. Back on the Windsor defense, 1:46 left. Eichler just gets it out through center. Changes for Windsor. Outwater, forechecking. On the far side it comes. On the puck is Walton. Spun it back for Cristoforo off the glass and out. Just out. Morneau off a skate, played by Outwater. 1:20 to play in the period. IceDogs inside the Spitfire zone. Walton, quick up at center. Off of Belchez. Morneau couldn't get it. It's inside the Windsor zone. Here's Eichler, and he'll play it off the boards and out. Belchez lays it inside the zone gently with 1:02 to play here in the third period. IceDogs now come across the line.
Here he comes.
Flores to the goal and to the bench. Cristoforo plays it for Windsor. Knifes it out to center. And the Spitfires have it. Martin to an empty goal, and he scores. Martin, I think, from Cristoforo at 19-16, and it's 5-3.
That looks like the icing on the cake.
I think so, Mark.
Give Spitz credit. The last 4 minutes, they locked it down pretty good. Niagara had a hard time getting into the offensive zone. They couldn't get
a lot of trouble, really.
nothing. They couldn't get the goalie out of the net, so give the Spitfires credit.
44.7 seconds left in this one, and the Spitfires lead by 2. They give it to him unassisted, but I thought Cristoforo made the play.
It looked like it.
27 seconds left in this one. Nathan Games on the ice for Windsor. Games fighting for the puck. It's inside the zone. Now it comes out. IceDogs come to center. Up over the line for Crete. Checked on the play. We have 14 seconds left to play here in the third period. And in the game. And the Spitfires, assuming they hold on, will win their 5th straight exhibition game. They go 5-0 on the season.
I know it's only exhibition game, but winning's good. It's always good, and that'll give them confidence going into next week.
Oh, absolutely.
And then they'll start getting guys back, so everything's good.
Their goals for average drop, by the way. Just thought I'd say that. Don't think it matters, but you know what I mean. I'm sure they would like to have it continue to go up. 10 seconds left. Played by Costanzo. Spun it back to Weingard. He'll lift it out down the ice. And that's going to be it, folks. The Spitfires are going to win this one. 5-3. The final score. Sending the people here home happy.
Strong period, strong game by Joey Costanza. Made several big saves to secure the win for the Spits.
Spitfires were outshot 38-35 on the night, but they get a well-deserved 5-3 victory.
5-on-5, they were the better team. They'll be happy with the penalty kill. Probably not happy with their power play. Probably not happy with the amount of penalties, but all fixable stuff.
And they only allowed one 5-on-5 goal.
5-on-5, they look very good, very good.
So that's the story here, folks. We'll pause for a quick break and then we'll come back and wrap it up. That's our final score, 5-3. And a big win. Big win for the Spitfires, 5-3. A lot of goal scorers certainly got goals, that's for sure. You had Belches got a goal. And you know, Greenwell got a goal. Look at that's the summary. Robrick opened the scoring up. The Spitfires tied on a goal by Belches, and then 4 straight goals. And a couple, one missing there for Niagara. But Lemieux scored, Christopher and Brocklehurst, Greenwell from Garden. And then Levin for Niagara. There's for that one. And Waslin and Azadorian. And then Morneau from Abraham and Belches, and then Niagara again. Levin short-handed, his second of the night. And Ethan Martin gets the empty netter at 19:15. And the Spitfires win it. Mark, final comments.
We keep going back to that 2006 draft class, and they're sprinkled all over the score sheet tonight. So, like we said, tough decisions, but not really that tough. You'll get the big guys back from the NHL, and Spitfire fans, like I said earlier, go get your tickets. This is going to be exciting. Belches the word special is going to be overused, but it's deserving. He's worth the price of admission, and so is this whole team. So the future looks real bright.
Mark Segan, thanks so much for your help tonight. I've enjoyed working with you as always.
Same here, Bill.
Been a great night, a great game, and that is the story. The Spitfires win it 5-3. Thanks again, everybody. We'll see everybody again.